These days, Brooke and Deacon have been getting pretty cozy, not in a romantic way, but they have been talking about Hope a lot. Now anyone who knows Brooke and Deacon's history will be worried about what's coming next. Sure, Sheila's a changed woman, but any woman will be protective of her husband from his ex, who he proposed like a year ago. Now it seems like their friendship will get deeper. There's so much to talk about their daughter. This past year, it's been so much for her romantically and professionally. So the more they catch up to talk about Hope, even though it's all just platonic, Sheila may see it as a threat. And the next thing we know, it's possible Sheila's old jealous self will ignite some very fiery wrath that might cause a whole lot of trouble again. Sheila's wrath. Brooke and Deacon are reconnecting again, and it's raising all sorts of eyebrows, but not in the way you might think. It's not romance that's pulling them back into each other's orbits, but the constant conversations about their daughter, Hope. They've been discussing everything that's happened in Hope's life lately, her career taking unexpected twists, her love life being all over the place. It's a lot to unpack. Now, to anyone else, it's just two parents having those necessary talks about their kid, but in the soap world, nothing is ever as innocent as it seems, right? Sheila claims to be a new and improved version of herself, but is bound to have her radar up. Let's be real, any wife would feel uneasy about her husband spending too much time with his ex, especially when that ex is someone like Brooke. The more Brooke and Deacon catch up about Hope, the more likely Sheila will start seeing things that aren't really there, or maybe she'll just see exactly what she wants to see. All it takes is a little nudge for Sheila's protective instincts to morph into something far more dangerous. We might be watching Sheila simmer down for now, but come on, how long can that last? Brooke and Deacon's deepening friendship, despite being completely innocent, could be all the fuel Sheila needs to reignite her fiery side. And you know what happens when Sheila gets angry, it's not pretty. You've got to wonder, how long before Sheila's old habits come creeping back, and she spirals into that obsessive, wrathful mode once again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Zoe returns. Buckingham sisters ruin Hope's happily ever after. It's time Zoe returns in The Bold and the Beautiful. Now sure, Kiara Barnes will not return, so there should be a recast, but it's the perfect time for her to return. Regardless, Hope and Carter's love life is getting pretty romantic, which means there ought to be a hurdle. And what if that hurdle is Zoe? The thing is, Carter and Hope do seem to make a wonderful couple, but they don't feel permanent, especially now that Liam wants Hope back again. Carter and Zoe have a history as well, so it'll be interesting. And one Buckingham sister already took Hope's boyfriend. Paris is engaged to Thomas now. So it only makes sense for another Buckingham sister to ruin her new happily ever after, right? Buckingham nightmare. Right now, Hope and Carter are getting pretty cozy, and everything seems to be going well, which of course means something or someone is bound to shake things up. And who better to do that than Zoe? The only issue here is that the original actress who played Zoe won't be returning, but a recast could easily solve that. With a new face, but the same old baggage, Zoe could step back into the chaos just as Hope and Carter are settling into their own romance. Now, let's not forget that Carter and Zoe share quite a bit of history themselves. Sparks flew between them in the past, and bringing Zoe back into the picture could reignite something that throws a wrench in Carter's current relationship. Even though Carter and Hope seem like they could make a solid couple, there's this lingering sense that they aren't really built to last, especially since Liam is hovering around, wanting Hope back in his arms. It's not hard to imagine a love triangle, or even a square, taking shape, with everyone's emotions running high. If you think about it, Hope's already had her love life disrupted by one Buckingham sister. Paris is engaged to Thomas now, and we all know how much that shook things up. So, it wouldn't be all that surprising if Zoe follows her sister's lead and comes back just in time to mess with Hope's latest happily ever after. In fact, with both Zoe and Paris in the mix, it might be more of a Buckingham family nightmare than anything else. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Carter blindsides Steffi, Brooke demands answers. On Tuesday, there's major tension brewing at Forrester Creations, all thanks to Carter. He's been secretly working to bring Ivy back, and she's bringing her niece Electra along. Together, they've got a brand new jewelry line they're excited to pitch. Carter's fully behind this idea, convinced it'll be a big success. But Steffi has no idea about any of it, and she's not one to appreciate surprises. When Carter finally tells Steffi about Ivy and Elektra's pitch, she's furious. Steffi likes to be in control, and Carter leaving her out of such a big decision doesn't sit well with her. For Carter, this is a game-changing opportunity, but Steffi's unsure it's the right move. Meanwhile, Hope's struggling to keep her feelings for Carter under wraps. No matter how hard she tries, she can't stop thinking about him. Brooke senses something's up and starts probing, guessing maybe it's about Finn or Liam, but Hope shuts that down quickly. Mission. Carter's been working behind the scenes to bring Ivy back into the company, and she's not coming alone. Her niece, Elektra, is joining her, and they've got a new jewelry line to pitch. Carter's convinced it'll be a massive hit for Forrester. The problem is that Steffi has no idea this is happening, and she's not the type to appreciate being left out of major decisions. When Carter finally tells Steffi about Ivy and Elektra's plan, she's far from happy. Steffi's used to having control, so Carter making such a big decision without consulting her is a big deal. She's skeptical about the jewelry line, and it leads to a heated argument between the two. Their disagreement quickly goes from business to personal, and neither of them is backing down. Carter believes in the new line, but Steffi's not convinced it's worth the risk. Meanwhile, Hope's been struggling to push her feelings for Carter to the side, but it's not working. She can't stop thinking about him, even though she's trying to keep it a secret. Brooke notices Hope's distracted and starts asking questions, but Hope isn't ready to admit Carter's the one on her mind. Brooke suggests maybe Finn or Liam is the cause, but Hope shuts that down fast. Brooke knows Hope's falling again, but Hope's promises about Finn not being one will not soothe her until she sees Hope happy with someone else. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Hope and Carter's steamy romance exposed, will a live stream ruin their secret? Hope and Carter's secret love affair. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Hope Logan and Carter Walton's secret romance is heating up, but how long can they keep it hidden? After a close call with Steffi Forrester in the design office, where Steffi mistakenly assumed Hope was pestering Carter about her fashion line, Hope let the misunderstanding slide. But the reality is, their growing passion is getting harder to conceal. Hope and Carter might be sneaking around for now, but secrets don't stay buried for long on the CBS soap. With each passing episode, their feelings deepen, and it's only a matter of time before their forbidden love comes to light. A live stream slip-up. B has been going all in on live stream events lately, especially with Brooke Logan's rebooted bedroom line making waves. Could a live stream be the very thing that blows Hope and Carter's cover? It's easy to picture a sizzling moment between the two accidentally getting broadcast for the world to see. Whether it's a behind-the-scenes fashion show kiss or a public display of affection that wasn't meant for all eyes, Hope and Carter could find themselves caught in a compromising position, and suddenly their secret's out. Fashion success and a steamy kiss, Carter has been Hope's biggest supporter, and thanks to his efforts, Hope for the future could be on the rise once again. A successful fashion show could serve as the perfect moment for their romance to go public, whether intentional or not. Imagine this, in a celebratory mood, Hope and Carter could share a kiss backstage, unaware that cameras are still rolling. Suddenly, their romance becomes front-page news, and the fashion world is abuzz. This secret couple could be thrust into the spotlight, with everyone, including Steffi, having plenty to say. Steffi's fury and fashion drama. When Steffi gets wind of Hope's romance with Carter, things are bound to get tense. She's already been keeping an eye on Hope's decisions, and this new relationship might push her over the edge. Whether she sees this as a betrayal or a PR disaster for the fashion house, one thing's for sure, Hope and Steffi will be facing off once again. Will Steffi feel like this new romance is bad for business, or will she think Hope's drama is stealing focus from the Forrester brand? Either way, we can expect another classic B&B showdown. The verdict going public or staying hidden? As Carter and Hope's romance continues to blossom, the question remains, will they go public on their own terms, or will their secret love be exposed in a scandalous livestream slip-up? Either way, this hot new couple is sure to shake things up in the coming episodes. Stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful for more twists and turns as the steamy romance takes center stage. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Carter's passion explodes, Steffi fears the worst. On Monday, Steffi's got her hands full over at Forrester Creations. Normally, Carter's the one to stay calm and collected, but Steffi thinks he's letting his emotions lead the way instead of logic. She's beginning to suspect that his feelings for Hope might be behind it all. Steffi's connecting the dots, thinking that Carter's focus on Hope's failing fashion line has less to do with business and more with his heart. At the same time, Carter's done hiding his feelings. Back at his place, he finally admits to Hope how he feels. He's tired of holding back, and his confession is full of passion. Hope's been trying to keep things strictly professional, but Carter's ready to take their relationship to a deeper level. There's no denying the chemistry, and resisting is getting harder by the minute. Meanwhile, Brooke's catching up with Deacon, relieved to see things improving for Hope. She's thankful for Carter's support, but Steffi's convinced his motives might not be all business. Steffi's doubts. Lately, something about Carter's decisions has been bothering Steffi. She's always been sharp, never afraid to speak her mind, and today is no different. She's noticing that Carter's choices don't seem as level-headed as usual. And we all know as long as people support her decision, they're sane, and the moment they don't, they're insane for Steffi. Anyway, Steffi's starting to think he's letting his feelings cloud his business judgment, which is setting off alarms for her. And it's not long before she starts piecing things together, realizing that Carter's actions might be tied to his feelings for Hope. At the same time, Carter is no longer keeping those feelings under wraps. At home, he's had enough of holding back and decides to confess his love for Hope. For a while, Hope's been trying to keep things between them friendly, but Carter's not interested in staying in that lane anymore. He's all in, and he's ready to show Hope that his feelings for her run much deeper than just being her business partner. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and even though Hope's trying to resist, it feels like something big is about to happen. Meanwhile, Brooke is catching up with Deacon, and for once, the news about their daughter is a bit brighter. With Hope's fashion line struggling, Carter's been a big supporter, and Brooke is grateful for his help. The bold and the beautiful spoiler Will steals insider info on FC makes Dad proud. I have been very vocal about it, but I absolutely hate that Will is starting to work for Forrester Creations. We rarely see anything related to the Spencer publication anyway, and the last thing we need is another person working in the design field. Does individuality not exit for B&B writers? So here's a theory. What if some kind of fight breaks down between Bill and Ridge? Will might be caught in the middle, having to choose one of the two, and of course, he goes for his father. So to help his dad, what if Will becomes sneaky and decides to steal some very important documents on Forrester Creations? This way he would make his father proud after deciding to not work for the family business and betray the Forresters, officially stopping his work at FC. Will's betrayal. It seems like the show has Will stepping into the mix over at Forrester Creations, and I don't know about you, but I'm already not feeling it. I mean, seriously? Out of all the paths they could have taken with this character, they decide to throw him into the world of high fashion? Spencer Publications is barely a thing on the show these days, so why not put Will there, where he actually belongs? But nope, we've got him running around FC like there's not enough drama in that office already. But what if this is all leading to a huge fallout between Bill and Ridge? Now imagine Will, caught in the middle, having to pick a side. And we all know how that would go. Of course, he's going to stand by his dad. No questions asked. But what if Will doesn't just side with Bill verbally? What if he decides to actually take action and prove his loyalty to his father in a more dramatic way? I'm talking about him going rogue and sneaking into Forrester Creations to swipe some highly sensitive info, like insider-level, top-secret documents. Maybe he's thinking that if he could hand over something juicy to Bill, it would put Spencer Publications back in the game, or at least give his dad a major upper hand in the constant rivalry with Ridge. And let's be honest, Bill would probably be thrilled if Will pulled off something like this, especially considering Will's decision to walk away from the family business.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope's triple proposal, who will she accept? I have been thinking, and well, what do you think about Hope's love life? It's a little wacky right now, but even Liam wants her back, and with Thomas gone, or more like forced out of her life, it's only a matter of time he returns, right? Now see, I have a crazy theory. So sure, Hope rejected Liam, but let's be honest, he's not going to stop. He's like a leech, he's relentless. On the other hand, Thomas was sent away and is currently engaged to Paris, but I have a feeling when he returns, his feelings for Hope will be as clear as the day. Lastly, Carter seems to be smitten by Hope, and he's not getting any younger, hence, I see a proposal coming Hope's way soon. But Carter might not be the only one, it's possibly Liam and even Thomas try to push their lucks one more time by popping the question. Hope's dilemma. Hope's love life is honestly turning into a roller coaster, and I don't know about you, but it's kind of a mess right now, isn't it? Liam's still hanging around, even after she shut him down. He wants her back and isn't about to give up anytime soon. But just when you think she's free from all this chaos, Thomas could be hovering in the background, waiting for his chance. He might be out of the picture for now, but we know Thomas, he's not one to simply walk away. Now, Carter's been keeping a low profile, but don't sleep on him. He's got his eye on Hope, and he's clearly falling hard. He's not getting any younger either, and something tells me he's not going to sit around waiting. I wouldn't be surprised if he swooped in with a proposal, hoping to lock things down before the others can make their moves. But let's not forget, Thomas may be engaged to Paris at the moment, but we all know where his heart truly lies. And with Thomas coming back into the mix, don't be shocked if he makes a bold move of his own. A ring from Thomas wouldn't be out of the question, would it? Here's where the real drama kicks in. Imagine all three of them, Liam, Thomas, and Carter, racing to propose to Hope. What do you think? Could Hope really be facing 3 proposals all at once?
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
B&B spoilers: Brooke and Ridge's marriage set for major trouble. Will misunderstanding lead to betrayal? The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for more drama in Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester's marriage, with spoilers hinting that a major misunderstanding could soon send their relationship spiraling. Although Brooke and Ridge recently worked through their issues, fans know all too well that peace between them never lasts for long. So, what's going to be the next wedge that drives them apart? Brooke's matchmaking plan backfires. One potential source of conflict could be Brooke's efforts to rekindle the romance between Bill Spencer and Katie Logan. After learning about Bill's failed attempt to win Katie back, Brooke vowed to intervene and help push her sister toward reconciliation with Bill. However, Katie's insecurities about Bill's lingering feelings for Brooke have made her hesitant to take that step. What starts as an innocent attempt by Brooke to play matchmaker could easily be twisted into something far more problematic, especially in Ridge's eyes. Katie might confide in Ridge about her concerns, specifically her fear that Bill still sees Brooke as his ultimate choice. Ridge could begin to grow uneasy, especially if he hears snippets of conversations that make Brooke's actions seem suspicious. Romantic Trap or Romantic Trouble.in classic B&B fashion. Brooke's plan to help Bill and Katie could involve setting up a romantic situation to get them closer. Perhaps Brooke and Bill team up to orchestrate a scenario that allows Bill to win Katie over. However, this collaboration between Brooke and Bill might look suspicious to Ridge, especially if he starts noticing Brooke sneaking off or overhearing partial conversations between the exes. If Ridge begins to believe that Brooke is rekindling her romance with Bill rather than helping him reunite with Katie, it could set off a series of misunderstandings. Ridge, who has a history of jumping to conclusions, might start thinking Brooke is cheating on him with Bill, leading to all sorts of emotional fallout. Ridge's reaction turning to Taylor. Ridge's tendency to make hasty decisions when he feels betrayed could lead him down a familiar path straight to Taylor Hayes. The last time Ridge thought Brooke had wronged him, during the CPS call debacle, he wasted no time in seeking comfort from Taylor. If Ridge is convinced that Brooke has crossed a line with Bill, he may feel justified in turning to Taylor once again. This could reignite the love triangle between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor, with Ridge potentially cheating on Brooke as payback for what he perceives as her betrayal. Marriage destruction ahead. Ultimately, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Brooke and Ridge's marriage is headed for serious trouble. Whether or not Brooke and Bill's matchmaking scheme causes this misunderstanding, the seeds of doubt are already being planted. Ridge's insecurities and quick temper could easily escalate the situation, paving the way for another breakup. Could Ridge's misunderstanding lead to him betraying Brooke with Taylor? Will Brooke's good intentions blow up in her face and destroy her marriage? As usual on The Bold and the Beautiful, misunderstandings are the fuel that keep the drama alive, and this time, it seems like Brooke and Ridge's marriage is about to take a serious hit. Keep watching to see how it all unfolds, and whether Brooke and Ridge's relationship can survive this latest storm.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: is a Beth crisis on the horizon? Hope and Liam could reunite. Liam's reunion plea falls short in the latest Bold and the Beautiful drama. Liam Spencer made a heartfelt pitch to Hope Logan, hoping they could get back together. He even brought up their daughter, Beth, as the ultimate symbol of their love and survival. Though Hope agreed that Beth was their little miracle, she couldn't bring herself to reunite with Liam. Despite the rejection, could this renewed focus on Beth be a clue for what's coming? Beth's miracle storyline, a new challenge ahead. Liam's reflection on the heartbreaking moment when they believed Beth hadn't survived at birth was gut-wrenching for viewers. But now that the show has brought Beth back into the spotlight, it's hard not to wonder if something bigger is brewing. Could Hope and Liam be facing another challenge with their miracle daughter? A hospital scare or an illness for Beth would be a surefire way to stir up emotions and, of course, drama. Imagine the intense scenes of Hope and Liam by Beth's bedside, fearing they might lose her all over again. It's the kind of tragic event that could break hearts while potentially mending Hope and Liam's strained relationship. A crisis that could lead to a reunion. Hope might think she's done with Liam, but soap couples have a way of finding their way back to each other, especially when a life-threatening crisis is involved. If Beth's health were to take a turn, Hope and Liam would inevitably come together in their worry and desperation, bonding over their love for their daughter. This kind of emotional storyline could be the perfect setup for a Liam and Hope reunion down the line. Patience fans, Hope and Liam's story isn't over yet. While Hope may have closed the door for now, the beauty of soap operas is that nothing is ever set in stone. A dramatic twist could change everything. Our prediction suggests that The Bold and the Beautiful might be gearing up for a shocking Beth storyline that will tug at fans' heartstrings and push Liam and Hope back together. For fans hoping for a Liam-Hope reunion, the best advice is to stay patient. With B and Amp, you never know when a stunning twist will reignite the sparks. Keep watching for updates and all the emotional roller coasters to come.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
B&B spoilers: Hope and Carter heat up as Steffy grows suspicious. Hold on to your hats, The Bold and the Beautiful fans. Things are about to get steamy in the Forrester Creations halls. Hope Logan's personal and professional life is taking a dramatic turn, thanks to none other than Carter Walton. With sparks flying between them, we're left wondering what's next for these two. Hope and Carter's passionate collaboration. It all started with Carter's unwavering support for Hope during the recent Hope for the Future meeting. His heartfelt pitch to invest more resources into her fashion line has Hope feeling all the feels. Carter sees her as a beacon of light for the company, and those words have only deepened their connection. After the meeting, things take a more romantic turn. Hope and Carter find themselves in a private moment, sharing more than just gratitude. What starts as another makeout session might lead to something much steamier. Could they cross a line they can't come back from? Whatever happens, one thing's for sure: Carter and Hope's relationship is heating up, and it's not just professional anymore. Steffy's growing suspicions. Meanwhile, over at Forrester Creations, Steffy Forrester is starting to notice something odd. After watching Carter's intense defense of Hope's fashion line, Steffy can't shake the feeling that there's more going on. When she confides in John Finnegan during a romantic office visit, Finn might help her connect the dots. Steffy's already sensed some strange vibes between Hope and Carter, so could she be the first to figure out that their relationship has moved beyond business? With Finn by her side, Steffy might start digging into what's really happening behind the scenes, and we all know that when Steffy's on the case, secrets don't stay hidden for long. Liam's unseen rival. While all this drama unfolds, Liam Spencer remains blissfully unaware of the growing bond between his wife and Carter. Despite Hope's recent rejections, Liam's determined to win her back and reunite their family. He's been leaning on Bill Spencer and their son, Will, for support, but Liam has no clue about the true competition he's facing. Sooner or later, Liam's going to have to confront the reality that Carter is becoming a major player in Hope's life. Will this push Liam to fight harder for his marriage, or will it be the final nail in the coffin? With Carter and Hope getting closer by the day, and Steffi hot on their trail, the tension is rising in both love and business. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that this love triangle or square will get messy before it gets any clearer. Stay tuned as Carter and Hope's growing connection stirs up plenty of drama, and stick with us for more predictions on all the upcoming twists.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
B&B spoilers: Hope's love triangle. Will Carter Walton become a casualty of Liam's long game? It's no secret that Hope Logan is determined to avoid the mistakes of her past, but the bold and the beautiful is all about history repeating itself. Hope's marriage to Liam Spencer might have ended in heartache, but is it really over for good as Hope tries to move forward with a new romance? Old flames are still flickering, and Carter Walton could be caught in the crossfire. Hope's fresh start with Carter. Right now, Hope is captivated by the idea of a clean slate with Carter. After all the ups and downs with Liam, who's waffled between her and Steffi Forrester for years, it makes sense that Hope would be drawn to someone like Carter. He represents stability, passion, and most importantly, a life without emotional baggage. Carter is falling hard for Hope, and she seems eager to reciprocate. But the bold and the beautiful fans know all too well that things rarely go as smoothly as planned in the romance department. Hope may feel like she's ready for a fresh start, but is she really over Liam? Liam's lingering presence. Liam Spencer, on the other hand, isn't ready to give up on Hope. Despite her attempts to shut him out, Liam continues to hold on to the idea that their love story isn't finished yet, and knowing Liam, he'll keep trying to find his way back to Hope's heart. The real question is whether part of Hope still wants Liam, too. She's been hot and cold, moving from her marriage to Liam to feelings for Thomas Forrester and even crushing on John Finnegan at one point. Now, it's Carter who's caught her eye, but how long will that last? A temporary spark. As exciting as Hope and Carter's romance might be, there's a looming possibility that it won't last. Hope's heart has proven to be fickle in the past, and while Carter is all in, the same might not hold true for Hope in the long run. Will she lose interest once the thrill of a new romance fades? B&B has a tendency to keep the Liam and Hope storyline alive, and that could mean Hope is destined to fall back into Liam's arms sooner or later. If the spark between Hope and Carter starts to fizzle, could Hope cheat on Carter with Liam? If so, that would leave Carter heartbroken and regretting his decision to dive headfirst into a relationship with Hope. Steffi's prediction of heartbreak. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester is keeping a close eye on all the romantic drama. When she hears about Hope and Carter's budding relationship, she might predict nothing but disappointment and heartache for Carter. Steffi has never trusted Hope and might feel that Carter is getting in way too deep with someone as unpredictable as Hope. Steffi's instincts could be spot on. If Hope can't resist the pull of her complicated history with Liam, Carter could find himself caught in the middle of another romantic mess. Brooke's destiny talk: will Lope reunite? Even Brooke Logan has hinted that Hope and Liam are each other's true destiny, and that could be a sign of things to come. Could Hope and Liam be destined to reunite after all? If so, Carter may find himself with a broken heart as he watches Hope drift back into Liam's orbit. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope and Carter's relationship could be doomed from the start. With old feelings still simmering between Hope and Liam, betrayal could be right around the corner. Will Hope and Carter's romance crash and burn, or will they find a way to make it last? Stay tuned as the love triangle heats up and Hope faces yet another romantic dilemma.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
The bold and the beautiful spoilers: Taylor's heart, Steffi's Cupid plans, and Liam's bold move for Hope. Taylor's heart condition shocks Steffi. In true bold and the beautiful fashion, emotions are running high this week, especially for Steffy Forrester. After her mom, Taylor Hayes, dropped the bombshell that she thought she was dying when she first came back to town, Steffy was understandably shaken. But don't worry, folks. Taylor isn't headed for a dramatic exit. She's battling a condition called broken heart syndrome, and while it sounds devastating, it's treatable. Taylor reassures Steffy that with the right care and a little emotional support, she's on the mend. And who better to step up than Ridge Forrester, Taylor's on-again off-again love. His support is giving Taylor the strength to heal, and it seems Steffy might be rethinking her no matchmaking rule. Could a Ridge-Taylor reunion be just the medicine Taylor needs? Don't be surprised if Steffy starts playing Cupid again soon. Liam's big gesture for Hope. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer is still reeling from Hope Logan's rejection, but like a true romantic, he's not giving up without a fight. Instead of wallowing in heartbreak, Liam decides to pour his feelings into something creative, a heartfelt video tribute that celebrates all of Hope's milestones. From her fashion successes to her personal triumphs, Liam highlights just how amazing Hope is in his eyes. Even though Hope's fashion line has faced challenges recently, Liam's video is meant to remind her of just how far she's come. This sweet gesture might melt Hope's heart a little, but don't get your hopes up for a full-blown reunion just yet. Hope's determined to avoid the same old romantic pitfalls with Liam, even though she might feel a spark of nostalgia after seeing his thoughtful project. Carter's surprise grand gesture. But Liam isn't the only one wooing Hope. Carter Walton is stepping up his game, too, and he's not about to let Liam steal the spotlight. Later this week, Carter will surprise Hope with a moving pitch of his own, one that shows he's serious about building something real with her. While Liam may tug at her heartstrings, Carter's making sure she knows she has options. Hope's in for some tough decisions as she navigates two very different romantic approaches. Will she follow her heart back to Liam or take a chance on a new beginning with Carter? What's next for Steffy, Hope, and Taylor? With Steffy weighing her matchmaking plans, Hope balancing old feelings with new romance, and Taylor leaning on Ridge in her time of need, the bold and the beautiful is serving up all the love, drama, and heartfelt moments we crave. Stay tuned to see which hearts will mend and which will break.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
Bold and the beautiful spoilers will drop a bomb on Bill, Carter's big move for Hope and more drama. Looks like Will Spencer is about to drop a bomb on his dad. Bill Spencer. Will's been dodging this chat for a while, but the time has come to rip off the band-aid. So, what's the big news? Well, Will's been sneaking off to Forrester Creations for an internship. Yep, you heard that right. And if you're thinking Bill's going to be thrilled, think again. Cue the dramatic office scene. Will walks into Bill's office, probably bracing himself for an eruption. As soon as Bill hears Forrester, you can bet he's going to lose his mind. Imagine him standing there, trying to wrap his head around the idea of his son working for that family. The horror to Bill Spencer Publications is the holy grail, and his son not embracing it pure madness. Will, though, will try to keep things cool, probably mentioning how Katie's over the moon about his new gig at FC. Maybe that'll soften Bill up a little. Spoiler alert, it won't. Bill's going to be all "how could you do this to me, son," in true Spencer fashion. But Will's got his reasons, and not just because there are a lot of very attractive people wandering around Forrester. Hey, perks of the job, right? He's on a mission to carve out his own path, even if that means stepping outside the Spencer empire. Meanwhile, Carter Walton's ready to put his heart on the line at Forrester, and it's not just for the company. He's gearing up for a meeting where he's going to gush over Hope Logan's incredible talent. Carter's enthusiasm will be dialed up to 11, and he'll make sure everyone knows just how much he believes in Hope for the future because, he's also got eyes on Hope's future, if you catch my drift. After the meeting, Hope's going to pull Carter aside for a cozy little chat. She's clearly loving all the support he's throwing her way, and there might even be some sparks flying. But wait, should Hope come clean about that kiss Liam planted on her? It's not like she enjoyed it at all, but does Carter really need that stress? Maybe it's best to just let it slide. Either way, you can expect Carter and Hope to spend a romantic evening together before the week is up. Looks like the drama and the passion are heating up. Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, October 21st to 25th. It looks like Carter Walton and Hope Logan are turning up the heat literally this week. They'll have to decide just how fast they want their new romance to sizzle. During a romantic date, Carter will lay his feelings on the table, and things might get steamy. The question is, will they be able to resist stripping down for some passion, or will they throw caution and their clothes to the wind? One thing's for sure, these two can't keep their budding romance under wraps forever. And if anyone's going to catch wind of it, it's Steffy Forrester. Imagine Steffy walking in on a very heated moment between Carter and Hope. Awkward, whether it's sneaky glances or full-on fireworks, it won't be long before this secret's out. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer is flying solo these days after being rejected by Hope. But hey, maybe that's not such a bad thing. Enter Ivy Forrester, who's back in town to help her niece Elektra make her big debut. Ivy had her eye on Liam the last time she was in Los Angeles, so who's to say sparks won't fly again? And let's face it, a lonely Liam is prime pouncing material for Ivy. Speaking of new faces, Elektra Forrester, played by Linnea Grace, is making her first appearance on October 22nd. Elektra's eager to make her mark at Forrester Creations, and rumor has it she might just cross paths with Will Spencer. But mostly, she'll be hanging out with her Forrester fam as Ivy helps her get settled in. With Steffy, Ridge, and Eric Forrester on the welcome committee, Elektra's bound to feel right at home. On the flip side, things aren't exactly warm and fuzzy between Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan. Brooke is convinced Taylor's using her broken heart syndrome as an excuse to cozy up to Ridge. Taylor, on the other hand, insists she doesn't need a man. But let's be real, if Ridge wants to come running, Taylor's not exactly going to slam the door in his face. As Ridge and Taylor's connection strengthens, Brooke's going to get even more riled up. Our predictions: this Brooke-Taylor feud is about to get a whole lot messier despite their past attempts at pretending to be friends. Buckle up, B&B fans, the week of October 21st to 25th is shaping up to be a wild ride with romance, reunions, and a whole lot of drama.
Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to check some of our other videos. And we hope to see you again in the next video.